Watch out for this guy, of course, Justin Jefferson, with one of the all-time catches last week on 4th down that kept them in the game in the late going.
Yeah, speaking of records, this is going to be a record breaker for a long time around here. This guy is rare, and we're going to talk about him a lot today, but his vertical speed, strength, body control, you know, tenacity, I mean, catch radius, it's everything when I go down the list, Jim. They're designing runs to get up on the secondary, so the guys on the outside got to tackle a little better.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Jefferson with the catch at the 50. Diggs started on him at the line of scrimmage. And Jefferson went across the middle and found open space, picked up 14, and a 1st down.
This is a perfectly thrown ball. Kirk Cousins looks, he sees cover 2, and right here, you see that? He's going to go ahead and spy 33. Keeps his eyes underneath, and Clark has no chance. Really good job by the veteran Kirk Cousins.
Here's a 1st down. Empty backfield, and a throw toward the end zone. And Jefferson, look at the coverage Diggs had on him. A couple of old SEC rivals from Alabama. In the case of Diggs, LSU for Jefferson.
Well, this is a major, you know, decision a coaching staff has to make. Diggs does not travel a ton. Every once in a blue moon. Well, this week he goes in, and I think, ooh, and that should have been a penalty.
Crowd's
he
reacting.
wanted Jefferson this week, and he talks to Dan Quinn, so if you're going to go guard him, you got to go guard him everywhere.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by LL Bean. Be an outsider. Allstate, reminding you that football is mayhem. And by Google Pixel 7.
Well, you could debate it for hours. The most acrobatic or the best catches of all time. Our crew came up with 5 right there. The Lynn Swann catch, Super Bowl 10. Ooh. Tyree, the Beckham one-hander, which we saw Pickens of Pittsburgh do this year, which could have been on the list. Edelman in a Super Bowl, and Jefferson last week. By the way, very quiet first half for Justin Jefferson, Tone.
Yeah, right now he's only got 2 catches, and that's tied for season low in the first half. I think that'll get going, but you got to give Dan Quinn and this defense credit. They did the same thing last year, held him with 2 catches here.
2 for 18 for Jefferson, coming off a 193 and 10 receptions. 2nd and 10. Cousins, good pass. There he is, right on cue. Got away from Diggs.
And this is a great throw.
Goes for 15.
Staring down. And Jefferson, that's where he gets people off with leverage. Fowler, this is what they're doing incredible. See this? This is man-to-man. They're trying to get, oh, it's man-to-man, right? He comes in, he's guarding him man. Dan Quinn then jumps out of there, and they run out to cover 2, and that's hurt Cousins a bunch. Wasn't supposed to. That's the instincts you want.
2nd and 20. And almost stolen away by Diggs.
And that was really close. This guy catches the ball, you know, incredibly well. Used to be a wide receiver, went obviously to college at Bama, but he's got the most interceptions since the start of last year, 14. These things are all caused by people being around you, though, as well. By the way, Diggs is playing, I think, the best stretch of his career. People talk about interceptions, Jim, but in his last 4 games, coming into today, he's only given up 7 catches allowed, only 12 targets coming in today, and today he's only probably given up 1 catch. I mean, it's unbelievable how good he's playing.
Diggs' brother, of course, played here for 5 years.
But Minnesota, we really wanted to see him today, see if they could stand up to that kind of pressure.
Back at the 5, he throws it. And Hockenson brought down by Diggs.
Vikings still haven't won a home game against the Cowboys since 2010.
Yep, the visiting team has won the last 5 matchups in this series. And there's the old NFC North coach, all those years in Green Bay, accustomed to coming to Minnesota. He comes in here with his Cowboys, and they dominate from start to finish.
They were prepared. Give him credit. He deserves it. Under a lot of pressure going in.